Hey guys, this is Alrighty Then. Today's video is going to be about converting the ecotank ET15000 from a regular printer to a sublimation printer. So I'm embarking on a new venture. There's going to be a new channel that's going to be exclusively on sublimation, embroidery, and things like that, making apparel. So I'm having a lot of fun with that, making custom shirts for my son and his friends for school. It's going to be a lot of fun. So a regular sublimation printer is really expensive, but for a little bit less you can make your own. And it's a lot easier to get a brand new printer as opposed to a used one to convert it, because you have to clean it. So this way it's a lot easier. So stay tuned and we're going to get right into it. Alright guys, so what are you going to need? You're going to need a printer, the ink, sublimation ink. You're going to need some sublimation paper. Here it is. Now, the reason I chose the ET15000 is because it will print a 13 by 19 page. That's huge. So if I want to make a really big design on a t-shirt, that'll cover the whole thing, or like a big tote bag or something, I'll be able to do it. So sublimation is best if done on 75% polyester or higher. The higher the polyester, the more vivid the print will be, the more vivid, and it'll show. And the cool thing about sublimation is that it's incorporated into the fabric so that you don't feel it's not like if I took a heat transfer and stuck it to here, you'd always have that stuff feeling on your shirt, right? So the sublimation is like this. This is sublimated. So you can see it's really soft. It's part of the fabric, right? Just like the back is sublimated. It's nice and soft. You don't feel like you have a big sticky patch on your back. It's nice and soft. It's just part of the fabric, so you don't have the heat on your body. So let's do this. So we've got our sublimation paper. We've got our inks. And if you're doing this for the first time, it's best to use a brand new printer, because the conversion, once you convert it to sublimation, you're really not supposed to convert it to print. So it's not something that you can print paper and then sublimate, print, and sub. You have to do it for one or the other. It works best that way. You can buy bundles that come with the sublimation ink in it already, or you can do what I did and get the printer and the ink separate. And then they also say that once you use a particular ink, you have to keep using that particular ink. And I've heard good things about the Hiipoo brand of ink. And so that's what I picked, and that's what I'm using. All the links of everything that I used is going to be in the description below. And in order for me to keep doing videos for you guys, don't forget to like, share, and subscribe somewhere along here. These are the inks that it came with, but we're not going to use these, so we're just going to save these for maybe if I get another ecotank, I'll have extra ink. "30 hours later." All right, so now we're going to plug it in. Hopefully I would have fast forwarded all that sticker removal stuff. Here's my plug. I'm going to be using this Wi-Fi. Okay, let's see. There it is, power button. Ink's ready to go. Okay, unpack, take everything out, do not touch the flat cable. 2, fill the tanks. So we're gonna open this. Like so. Open the ink tank cover. Just like that. Okay. Now you pop off the cap and we're gonna fill it up. So let's start with the black. All right, so we've opened the inks. Here is the black ink, and the head, when you purchase the ink, you have to specify, or you should specify what type of printer you have, and these are made for the ecotank printers, so the head is gonna fit. So this has a stopper. When you press it, it goes up, and it's gonna fill up. So we're just gonna take the black, to make sure, black, and we're gonna put it upside down, hold it over the lid, the top, and press down. And now you let it empty. I can hear it emptying, and you can see the tank filling up. I'm gonna keep pressure on there. And you don't squeeze the bottle, just let it fill. Let it fill up all by itself. Now, one thing, always keep an eye on these levels and never let it get below the bottom line. The ink should never get below the bottom line, or else that's gonna introduce air bubbles in the system, and it's a pain in the ass. Look at that, it's all the way up. Just let it fill it up. Let the whole thing drain. Then you pull it up, and that's it. Empty. There's nothing left. And now we just close this little lid. But in order to give it some room, you have to kind of leave it open. So now I'm gonna go for the next color. Make sure you put the right color in the correct color. It's not cyan. Here we go. Watch this, look in there. Just turn it upside down, press it up against it, break the seal, and there it goes. There's a little bit left. The original bottle comes 70 milliliters. This one's 100, so there's a little bit left, so you'll have a little bit of the cyan left. The original black one comes with almost 127 for the original. All right, now that we're done with the black, so I'm gonna save this blue, and now we're gonna go for the red. There we go. So as you can see, the 100 milliliters is not enough to fill it up all the way. This one has a really big extra black tank, which is nice. So these colors I'll keep. I think I'm gonna order some just in case for the future, but I can keep the rest of these bottles here later. No more black. All right, let's see. Now we close these up. Everything is closed, and now we're gonna close this. Okay. See start menu bundle on printer. Okay. Now once you fill it up with all the colors, do not force the ink. All right, so we leave it on English, USA, summer, month, day, year, 6/24, that's okay. The time is 24-hour format at 6:50. Yes, 1650. And now here it goes. All right, guys. After wrestling with this thing, I finally got it to print. It's printing fine. It's funny how all the levels, even though I poured the same amount in all of them, you can see the levels are settled down with the cyan and red. The yellow one's higher than the others, and the black is down to here. Once all the tubes have been fed, this is what's left. So now the machine is primed, and I can actually take the rest of the bottles and just fill them up and top them off. All right, so I printed off a test page, but I forgot to switch it to regular paper, and I used the sublimation paper. That's why this is printed upside or mirror. So I just did another one, and I printed it out. This, you guys recognize this, right? Alrighty then, baby. I've got a 100% nylon t-shirt, and the sublimation paper says that it's got to be at 400 degrees for between 25 and 40 seconds. So I've got it at 400 at 30 degrees. So I'm going to center this. It's just an old shirt that I have. I'm going to go ahead and center this. Okay. Just like that. Now, I've seen some people put tape on these, but it's not going to go anywhere. But let's see. Let's see if it actually doesn't. So here we go. This is an automatic press. It will start up all by itself, or it'll come up all by itself once it's done printing. Let's see what it looks like. After 30 seconds. Here we go. Automatic. The moment of truth shall be revealed. Here it comes. 4, 3, 2, 1. Oh, check it out. Look at that. Look how bright that is. That's pretty cool, right? Man, check that out. And this is, let me see. This is what it looked like when it printed. And this is what it looks like on the shirt. See the difference in color? It's a lot brighter. Now, this shirt, you have to let it cool off a little bit. But the cool thing about this is that it's nice and soft. You can't even feel the difference between the shirt and the sublimation. So that's it. Check that out. My first sublimation job. Awesome. Oh, that's pretty cool. Awesome. All right, guys. I hope you liked the video. Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe. See you on the next one.